In the stillness of the mind, the world finds its clarity. As twilight drapes the land in soft hues of purple and gold, a young traveler named Kale stands at the edge of a vast forest. His heart races, and his thoughts whirl like autumn leaves caught in a tempest. Each whisper of the wind seems to echo his deepest fears. What if he never finds peace? What if the journey is in vain? The weight of his expectations clings to him like a heavy cloak, suffocating the spirit within. Amidst this tide of uncertainty, he remembers the stories of a Zen master, a figure of serenity whose teachings promised liberation from the chaos of the mind. With a spark of hope igniting within him, Kale takes a deep breath and steps forward into the unknown. Before you dive into this journey with Kale, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss the wisdom that awaits. Kale, a restless soul in his early 20s, carries the burden of his thoughts like stones in a backpack. His journey, the pressures of expectation weigh heavily on his shoulders, amplifying his self-doubt. With every step, Kale's heart beats a frantic rhythm, reflecting the turmoil that churns within. Determined to conquer his inner chaos alone, Kale sets out on the winding path toward the mountain where the Zen master resides. He navigates the forest with fervor, yet with each passing moment, his resolve begins to falter. He stumbles over roots and rocks, his mind racing with questions. Am I strong enough? Am I deserving of peace? The once inviting canopy above now feels like a suffocating shroud, each rustle of leaves a reminder of his insecurities. As night falls, the forest transforms into a labyrinth of shadows. The flicker of doubt dims his spirit, and Kale finds himself at a crossroads. He grapples with unfamiliar feelings of fear and frustration, questioning the very purpose of his quest. Despite his ambition, he fails to see the path ahead, drowning in a sea of overthinking, an endless L. Tell me, traveler, he asks, his voice a soft breeze. What burdens your mind? Kale looks up, surprise flickering in his eyes. The master's question lingers in the air, stirring something deep within him. In the simplicity of the inquiry, Kale feels the weight of his worries, yet he struggles to articulate them. The master, sensing his turmoil, remains patient, allowing the silence to envelop them like a warm embrace. Come with me, the master invites, gesturing toward the rising path. As they walk, he begins to share a story, weaving tales of nature and the cosmos, continuously drawing parallels to life's complexities. Imagine a river, the master says. At times, it flows peacefully, reflecting the beauty of the sky. Other times, it crashes violently against rocks, creating chaos. Yet, it is the same river. It does not resist its course. Kale nods, the imagery sparking a flicker of understanding amidst his internal storm. The mind is like that river, the master continues. Recognize them, then allow them to pass without clinging. The master pauses, allowing the wisdom to settle. He bends down, picking up a bamboo shoot. See this? It bends in the wind, but does not break. Resilience lies in flexibility. Your thoughts may sway you, but they do not define you. Embrace stillness, and you will find clarity. Kale listens intently, captivated by the metaphor. But how do I stop overthinking? He asks, vulnerability shining through his words. In silence and observation, young traveler, the master replies softly. Sit by the riverbank and watch the water flow. You will discover that stillness breeds understanding. As the lesson deepens, Kale feels the tension building within him begin to ebb. The master's words resonate, illuminating a path he had long sought. At this pivotal moment, he realizes that perhaps the answers he seeks lie not in a destination, but in the journey itself. Before the lesson concludes, if you find resonance in the master's words, Dawn. The air is filled with the gentle aroma of dew-soaked earth, and for the first time, he feels a sense of calm washing over him. The burdens that once felt so heavy have begun to lighten. With every step he takes alongside the master, he observes the world anew, a blooming flower, the whispering wind, the laughter of nature. Kale's heart beats in harmony with the rhythm of life around him. He discovers joy in the present moment, free from the chains of his past anxieties. The path leads them through quiet groves, where sunlight dances through leaves, creating patterns on the forest floor. Kale sees each obstacle not as a barrier, but as an opportunity for growth. He no longer feels like a spectator in his own life. He is part of the flow, learning to navigate the intricate dance of thoughts with grace. As the river flows, so must your thoughts, the master reminds him, but Kale now understands that he is not the river. He is the watcher of the river. Let go of what no longer serve. What lies beyond the river of thoughts may hold even greater wisdom. Before embarking on this next journey, make sure to like and share this video so others can join us on this path of discovery. End of Chapter 1. As they walk along the winding path, the Zen master's words echo in Kale's mind, weaving a tapestry of understanding. The imagery of the river flows through him, a gentle reminder that thoughts, like water, come and go. But how do I stop overthinking? Kale finally asks, the frustration bubbling to the surface once more. The Zen master pauses, his gaze softening as he considers Kale's question. Overthinking is like grasping at water, he replies, his voice calm and steady. The more you try to hold on to it, the more it slips through your fingers. Instead, allow it to flow. Observe it without attachment. In stillness, you will find clarity. Kale's heart races again, but this time with a flicker of hope. The master's words resonate deeply, awakening a curiosity within. Tell me, Kale, the master continues, what do you see when you look at the river? Kale ponders the question, his mind shifting from the chaos within to the beauty outside. I see reflections, he replies slowly. The sky, the trees, the stones beneath the surface. Exactly, the master affirms. The river reflects what is around it, but it does not cling to it. Your mind, too, can reflect the world without holding on to every thought that arises. Each thought is a reflection, a moment, but it is not you. A realization dawns on Kale. The incessant chatter of his mind is not a part of his identity. It is merely a series of passing clouds in the vast sky of his consciousness. He begins to understand that peace lies not in the absence of thoughts, but in the acceptance of their impermanence. How do I practice this? Kale asks, a newfound eagerness in his voice. The master gestures to a small clearing ahead, where a gentle stream flows over smooth stones. Sit here and observe the Wa. Instead of grasping them, he allows them to drift away, carried by the current. With each passing leaf, he feels lighter, as if shedding layers of anxiety and doubt. Minutes turn into what feels like hours, and Kale emerges from his meditation with a profound sense of clarity. The chaos of his mind has quieted, replaced by a serene understanding. He is not defined by his thoughts. How do you feel? The master asks, observing Kale with a knowing smile. I feel free, Kale replies, his voice barely above a whisper. Freedom is the recognition that you are the observer, not the observed, the master explains. Life will always present challenges, but you have the power to choose how you respond. When thoughts arise, remember the river. Let them flow. With each word, Kale feels a transformation taking place within him. The burdens he once carried seem lighter, and for the first time, he envisions a future where peace is not a distant dream, but a tangible reality. As they prepare to leave, the forest no longer feels like a labyrinth, but rather a sanctuary of growth and discovery. As they reach the mountain's peak, Kale gazes out at the horizon, a breathtaking panorama of valleys and rivers stretching endlessly. The world before him is vast and inviting, and he feels a deep connection to it, a bond forged by acceptance and mindfulness. In the stillness of the mind, the world finds its clarity, he whispers, a smile breaking across his face. The worries that once clouded his vision now seem trivial, mere ripples in the vast ocean of existence. As the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Kale understands that peace is not a destination, but a journey. It resides within him, waiting to be embraced. "Master," he begins, curiosity bubbling within him, "what is the next lesson?" The Zen master gazes thoughtfully at the twilight sky, a hint of mystery lingering in his eyes. But the master still has another revelation, one that few are prepared